Janata Party President Subramainan Swamy has joined the expose bandwagon. After Kejriwal, Swamy has now attacked the first family of the Congress, the Gandhis. Swamy has levelled several allegations including land grabbing on the Gandhi family and also on some other key Congress leaders. He's accused them of involvement in a 1600 crore rupee scam. Explaining his charge, Swamy alleged that Gandhis grabbed Herald House held in trust in the capital through a private company called Young Indian. India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru founded this trust called the Associated Journals Limited, which owned Herald House. Associated Journals took a loan of rupees 90 lakhs from the AICC. After Associated Journals couldn't honor the obligation, they transferred control to Young Indian for a mere 50 lakh rupees. Young Indians was in turn asked to settle AICC's loan. Young Indians ended up controlling a 1600 crore rupee property for 50 lakh rupees.
Of the persons mentioned in 2011 shareholders list filed with ROC, the total list there has Jawaharlal Nehru is a shareholder, Indira Gandhi is a shareholder. After the Young Indian acquired, bichara Priyanka ko nahi chhodna na. So therefore page 9 at the bottom, Miss Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Page 9, bottom. And she gets 2,62,000 shares of Rahul Gandhi's 3 lakhs.
Swamy has also alleged that certain other irregularities, including All India Congress Committee's grant of a commercial loan despite IT Act's bar on any such activity by a political party. He also questions the sale of a public trust to a commercial private entity. Last but not the least, Swamy has also termed Young Indians' acquisition of realty illegal since the firm is not mandated to enter into the real estate sector.
7-story Herald House is illegally opened for renting. Now they are renting out, they have advertised in here and there for multinationals to come. It is going to be a building solely for renting out, and they will be earning crores on a property which was allotted by the government of India to produce newspapers. आप लोगों का पत्रकारों का हाल क्या हो रहा है देखिए.
The opposition has lapped up the opportunity to have a go at the Gandhis, who are already under fire over Robert Vadra's sweetheart deals with DLF.
Rather direct the government, because he happens to be in that position of power, whereby the government should order an inquiry into this whole thing in next 24 hours, so that we have a report in say next 1 week or 10.
Let's now go across live to Subramainan Swamy. He's joining us on this show and he's being threatened with legal action by Rahul Gandhi, who's put out a press note saying that the charges being levelled by him are completely bogus. Rahul Gandhi is threatening to sue you over the coals. We're getting word from very angry Congress leaders saying Subramainan Swamy is just into scandal mongering. There isn't an iota of truth, Dr. Swamy, in what you're saying. That's the charge Congress leaders are levelling against you tonight.
Well, in the beginning you said that Rahul Gandhi has written a letter making a point-by-point rebuttal of what I said. First of all, Rahul Gandhi has written no such letter to me. I have checked up with my gate man. He says no such letters arrived. Media forwarded me some letter written by some man from the office, some Ramakrishnan. And he has not even threatened legal action. He says we are considering all the options and so on. I don't want to know what they are considering. I want them to go to court. I want them to go and file a case. I know how to fight defamation cases. I've never lost a defamation case so far. And I've had plenty of defamation cases from all corrupt politicians who think that that's the only way to defend themselves. Now the key question is to be answered. They don't answer that question. The National Herald and Qawmi Awaz was founded in the during the freedom struggle. And after freedom came, land was given cheaply because the newspaper had to be run. Donations came forward for building that building. They have acquired it, and in their terms, their objectives, there is no mention whatsoever of the objectives of running a newspaper. It's about inculcating the true youth and holding programs on secularism. That kind of blah blah is there, but there is nothing about a newspaper. And what they have done is the government has been asked to take premises in the building, companies have been asked, and the foreign ministry has already opened a passport office there. So they are going to earn the rent of that building, which was supposed to be putting out a newspaper. That they don't answer. Then the method of financing that the purchase, that's extraordinary. Never have seen anything like this anywhere in the world.
No, but Dr. Swamy, the Congress is saying that that facility is not being used for any commercial purposes. Therefore, your charge of this land being worth 1600 crore rupees and that money going to the Gandhis is completely fictional because the money hasn't gone to them. That building is not, it's not
are they getting
commercial.
Rent, are they getting rent from the government? Are they getting rent from the government? I mean, you don't ask hard questions. Ask them, are you getting rent from the Ministry of External Affairs for that passport kendra you have rented out, 2 floors or something like that? After all, these are all hard facts. It's no use they're just giving bland replies. If you don't like my replies, you think that definitely go to court. I'm waiting for it. But if you don't, if you just want to make charges, I'm scandal monger, I'm this, that, well, 2G license were cancelled because of my petition. That is not scandal mongering. I go to court every day. Even today at 3 o'clock, I was there in the court of the air.
Are you intending to take the Gandhis to court? If you're so sure of the bona fides of your allegations,
press conference.
When do you intend to take them to court?
I have already announced in the press conference. Listen, don't listen to my voice also instead of your voice. I have already announced in the press conference that if the government doesn't take action, I'll go to court. That has been my practice throughout. And here also it will be the practice. If the government doesn't respond, doesn't order an inquiry from the Serious Frauds Investigation Organization or Office or the CBI, I will certainly go to court. I've done it for every other case and I'll do it for here too.
You know, Congress is also saying that Subramainan Swamy's charges are purely political. Why is he not going to court against Nitin Gadkari, against all his bogus companies, the shell companies, the fake directors? Against that, the famous Subramainan Swamy is silent. Why is that, Dr. Swamy?
Good question. The reason is that the Congress party has got CBI, Enforcement Directorate, all kinds of intelligence bureaus, and Gadkari says, I'm ready for an inquiry. What's stopping the Congress from doing it? I'm a private citizen. I have to do it on my own resources. So I have to pick and choose. I know Congress will not put cases on themselves, so I have to put cases on Congress. But who's stopping the Congress from putting a case on Nitin Gadkari? What a stupid thing to say to me.
No, they're also saying that the charges that you're leveling are factually not correct. They're saying you're conjuring these facts.
Answer it point by point. Ask them to answer the point by point. Haven't you rented out the premises? Haven't you got this by just paying 50 lakhs? This building worth 1600 crores. Haven't you said that you will take care of the AICC loan? One is the person who's got the debt is the treasurer of the Congress party. Then the president and the general secretary are buying. What kind of cronyism is this?
Because that's probably your most serious charge. The fact that Congress money was used to repay a loan. You know, that is something which is not allowed as per the law. And if you can establish that, that really puts the trust in the Gandhi family in the dock for having misused party money, which is not allowed as per the law.
Yes, that's right. The investigating agencies should be doing this job. If they don't do their job, I'll have to do it. And that's what I've been doing all along.
You know, you're also being accused of following and copying Arvind Kejriwal. That because it's the season of exposés, therefore Subramainan Swamy felt, why should Kejriwal get all the limelight? He came up with a scam or an expose of his own.
Well, this is one of those wild charges that you keep hearing about. I have been in this business for the last 2 years at least, very consistently. I am not one of those shoot and scoot types. I am not one of those hit and run types. I don't make charges. I go to court, and I've done it in every one of those cases earlier. So therefore, if Mr. Kejriwal enters the field, what can I do with those data that he has taken? I have already put it on the public domain. Vadra had 1 year ago brought it out. And as far as Sulman Khurshid is concerned, the Aaj Tak had put it out. And what else is new? CAG brought out the Ambani matter. Now I take it one by one. I take up a case, take it to its logical end, and then I go on to a new.
I'd like to quote from this letter that's been put out by the office of Rahul Gandhi. It says that we shall pursue all legal remedies
Rahul
open.
Gandhi has sent a letter.
No, it's from the office of Rahul Gandhi. It's from the office of Rahul Gandhi. That's very clear. It says your charges are utterly motivated and irresponsible, and they'll pursue all proceedings that are available in law to take an organization and an individual such as you to court. What do you want to tell Mr. Rahul Gandhi?
Rahul Gandhi, why should I tell him? I get some letter from Mr. Ramakrishna and it has gone to the press. It doesn't even come to me. I'll say, if you want a general thing, I'll say, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, grow up. Either you go to court or stop threatening. I don't care a damn for any letter you write. I'll throw it in the waste paper basket.
Okay, you're prepared to take the Gandhis head on. We're not in a position yet to judge the bona fides of your case.
I've already taken them on. I took them on the emergency also. There's nothing new in that, my taking on the Gandhis.
You're saying you'll go to court, and that is probably the best forum to determine the bona fides of the charges that you're leveling. The Gandhis too, threatening to take you to court.
I've already announced it.
Yeah, let's see what happens in a court of law. Stay with us.
I'm not threatening to take the court. I said if the CBI doesn't do its work, if the SFIO doesn't do its work, I'll go to court.
Stay with us, Dr. Swamy. You're with us.
For going to court.